Hi, Leo. Welcome to your quantum entanglement reading with me, Jocelyn, the Quantum Queen. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And as always, wanted to say thank you for... Oh, why am I doing that? Yeah. And as always, welcome to my cross-watchers. Cross-watcher, you could be dealing with a Leo, and the message could actually be for you. So feel free to take it however it resonates with you in your situation. Keep in mind that these are general and timeless readings, and if you guys are wanting to book a one-on-one, my information for my website is down below, but I will let you guys know when the availability opens back up. And as always, just want to say thank you for liking, subscribing, and thank you for all the good karma donations. All right, my Leos, what's going on for you guys right now? Let's see. Man, that Ace of Cups was peaking. All right, well, that works too, okay. So I am going to kind of go along with the energy of the Ace of Cups. Some of you guys might have met someone new, or there's still someone that like maybe you're starting to talk to again, that the relationship still feels very new. It's not something with this long-term history. You have some emotions that are stirring between you and another person because you have the Two of Cups. So there it is right there, that you've got a connection coming into your space, okay? Let me pull the supporting cards. Let's see what comes out here. Okay. This is a pretty deep connection. You can feel it. I don't know, maybe it's not even quite so deep yet. Maybe there's still like just a connection that you're sensing there. Hilarious. Okay, Virgo just barely got this card, so you have the Judgment. This, I think it's new. I think that I keep getting the sense, especially because of that Ace of Cups. Well, this is really interesting though, because you have that Ace of Cups. Let me grab one more card here before we dive into these ones, okay? Okay, well, that's interesting. Leo. Well, I'm going to go ahead and take those. So it's interesting because you have the Two of Wands. I'm going to go ahead and take that because I think what's happening for you right now, you could be feeling a bit like debating on, because I can see some confusion here, okay? Just because you have this Eight of Swords, or you're kind of getting up in your head about something. And I don't know what it is, and maybe it's something tied to, because look how your energy is coming out. You have the Queen of Wands. So it's something about your confidence and your self-worth. There could be certain things about like maybe a particular connection that's coming in and you're questioning like pretty much your self-worth. You're trying to, and it is putting you up in your head because you could feel the depth of the connection here for sure. And with the Two of Wands, I still get the sense that's a lot of like independence. That's looking at opportunities, and maybe there's a part of you that you're questioning a particular relationship in your life because you're wanting connections that have a sense of freedom, or that there's like the freedom and availability for like expansion. So say for instance, if I'm going to put this in like a tangible kind of 3D way, say for instance, you want to stay independent in a way, or you want to have the doors open to be able to travel, and maybe there have been connections in the past where that hasn't been available to you. This is just an example, but I'm saying like now you want to have relationships that line up with you in whatever way works for you. You're like, I want them to line up in this specific way. But with the Eight of Swords, I think you're getting really up in your head about it because the universe might have presented you with a particular person, and now it's just going through this pattern. And that's why I'm getting like the Six of Cups here. What is that? Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah, the Six of Cups. So I feel as though this could be, if this isn't someone that you've actually known from your past, it, like I said, with the Six of Cups, it can be someone that feels like you've known them for a long time. It's like when you come together with this person, it feels very comfortable. It feels like you can be yourself. You, like, if you guys go long periods of time without talking, it picks back up to where it used to in the past. You know what I mean? It's like that level of comfortability. And I would question it, because with the Six of Cups, I mean, you're going through levels of awakening. Not saying you shouldn't be with this person, but look how funny this is. This is the Four of Cups, that I keep getting the sense that you might be worried, Leo. This is cracking me up. I don't know if this is accurate for you guys, but the way I get this is you could have a connection that's coming in, and you've been used to this certain level of excitement or passion in relationships, and there's someone that could be coming in that might not be at that level, but this is aligned with purpose. It's when you can feel like bored, or feeling like you're not really doing what you're meant to be doing. And so there could be something to that energy, that you have these things that you're wanting to do for yourself, and someone could be coming in that you like meet them and you feel like there's some attraction and connection, but you're like, I don't really know if we have aligned purposes. And it's probably just because you might be still lining up with yours. So let me dive into more of the cards. Okay, well, interesting. You could be dealing with an earth sign. So that wouldn't be surprising to me, because with the Page of Pentacles, yeah, that could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This is someone that maybe isn't on the same level of you, Leo. Not gonna lie, with you coming out as the Queen of Wands, your own energy, and you've got a page coming in, it could be someone like, maybe, if it's not an age difference, it's different levels of maturity. And you're kind of like, I don't know, like you feel like you would probably be the one taking care of them in the relationship. Do you know what I mean? That's kind of what I'm getting here, because you feel like you've been through a certain level of your own growth, and now you're like, I kind of want someone to be at that level. You're just at this really good point that you don't want to have to do the work for other people. You're like, no, let people do their own work to come into their own levels of transformation and consciousness. But look at this. Wow, we have the Sun card. That's awesome. So here's the thing. I think is the other person, Leo. I think someone is like, they feel really lit up by your energy when they come around you. Whoever this person is, they just start to feel like elevated in their moods and their emotions. It's probably just because of what you've been through, but Six of Swords is coming in your fear position. So I think that this is interesting, because some of you guys could have been dealing with some type of like gaslighting situation. And so now you've got a little bit of a hyper awareness, like you've got this truth, and that could be connected to this Eight of Swords, is that you're like really determined to hold on to this specific truth that you've come to. Does that make sense? You're like, this is how things are. And so it's this relationship, this connection is kind of throwing you off a bit. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, and because of the Ten of Wands. Because I think whatever process that you've been coming out of, your Ten of Wands, yeah, that is a rough freaking journey. Because sometimes, especially for those of you, if by chance you can be empathic or something like that, you could be, here's the thing is, I think you could be questioning some truths right now. Like there's some things that you're questioning about not only yourself, but relationships around you. You're possibly like, oh, Leo, do you know what I'm getting with this? You're a part of your purpose. You might be kind of longing to come into a deeper sense of like your spirituality and your connection in that way. Like you're wanting your physical life to line up with your spiritual beliefs. Like you kind of want your whole life to be integrated with your spirituality and the things that you love to do, like the things that you're connected to, whether that's tarot or, divination or astrology, whatever it is for you, you're just wanting those all to be integrated. And so there could have been a person that came into your life that's kind of reflecting that energetic difference that you're going through, that your physical life, Your day-to-day might not be totally aligned with what your beliefs are. So that's the purpose thing that I was talking about, you lining up in that way. And so that's why I wonder if this Page of Pentacles, that could be someone more practical, like and that's okay. It's not like, oh, you have to be with someone that's exactly like you. But I wonder if there's something coming up to the surface for you that you're going to be changing, because the Judgment card means you're going through some type of awakening. And it could have been through some type of connection, especially with the Sun card. If we're going to say it in this way, like, this could be someone else. This right here with the Sun card could be another connection that just came into your experience and lit you up in a specific way. Like, it could have been someone that you're like, something's lighting up with you, and it could be connected to your purpose. Interesting. Oh, okay, this is good. Okay, so in your mind, we've got the Empress card. Some of you guys could be mothers, or there's something about your self-care. And yeah, you guys probably take care of yourself to a certain extent. Not saying that, but there's a like almost a leveling up of your self-care that might start changing. And I'm curious if, you know, like, it could just be connected to someone that's coming into your experience, because this is in your psyche. It's deep in your psyche. And so when you have like something that your soul is calling for, you'll usually like bring in an actual person that will kind of bring it forth, so you have it more in your awareness. And that could be the Sun card. It's an illumination into yourself, something that you couldn't totally see, because there could be certain things that you're like, things are fine, everything's okay, this is my life. And there could be a level of you being just practical. You're like, this is what reality is. And that could have made you lose some of the magic of what your dream was or your wish was for yourself. And it could be something from the past, because the Six of Cups, I want to say, Leo, it's something from the past that you wanted to do, you wanted to get into it, and it could be coming back up to the surface, possibly through another person. Interesting. That could be all the retrogrades too that are influencing you. Oh yeah, okay, wow. Leo, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So that means like, watch what happens, because you just got lit up like a freaking Christmas tree. And it could be through this person that comes in maybe fairly soon. You're going to start going and turning your life in a different direction, because that could have also been coming up for you during the quarantine. Like that was for everyone as a whole. Everyone was taking downtime because it was this huge collective like reset. And as far as people really got a glimpse of what in their life wasn't working before, and that downtime probably inspired you to wanting more freedom for yourself. So that's why that combination of all of that is possibly making your life turn in a very different direction, where you might be starting to do something completely different with your life. But I'll go ahead and dive into the extended with this and see whatever else wants to come out. So Leo, if you guys want to join me over there, feel free. Go down below, click on the Vimeo link, and I'll see you over there. But if this is where we leave things, I'm sending you guys so much love, wishing you all the very best, and I'll see you in your next reading. Take care.